Hello and welcome to the Ethanol Producer Magazine podcast. I'm your host, Anna Simet. We are here on the trade show floor at the International Fuel Ethanol Workshop and Expo. I got some lovely folks from Sulzer Chemtech with me today. I have Juan Portillo, Technical Specialist, and Blake Arbour, Head of Sales for US and Canada. Juan and Blake, welcome back to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
I'm so happy that you're back.
So are we.
So let's begin, you guys. What are the Sulzer Chemtech's core technology contributions to fuel ethanol production? And then where does Sulzer create the most value across the process?
So with Sulzer Chemtech, we're the mass transfer experts. So technology-wise, we've done the research and development. We have the historical data and information in the history in all markets, but especially with ethanol, where we can provide the internals, the fabrication of them, and then also the installation and specs for them.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Juan?
Yeah, I would say that's exactly right. Our long history of servicing the distillation areas of the plant, such as the beer column, rectifier, cider stripper, has helped us to build a very strong know-how on what to do, what is necessary to change, and what we can also improve in the columns. So we are very, very well known in the market.
Yeah.
We are in a very humble manner, number one, as a supplier for the distillations area, and we want to continue in that aspect for our customers.
For sure. Sulzer is an amazing company.
Thank you.
So you guys, beyond ethanol distillation, where else in the plant can Sulzer Technologies improve performance and efficiency?
Okay. Yeah, so in addition to the distillation area, as I mentioned before, beer column, rectifier, and cider stripper, which is the typical distillation system, there is a very important area that is called the CO2 scrubber. CO2 scrubber is a column that controls emissions to the atmosphere, and there are so many regulations that they are getting, I would say, more restricted and more I would say dedicated to work with and trying to meet the new requirements from the different states. And Sulzer has very good technology to help them with a very cheap solution and meeting all the requirements.
Yeah, a lot of our technology is more of a revamp where we can use the existing equipment that's there and then provide the new design, the new equipment in that'll give them that better throughput, that better capacity without having to bring in something new in some cases. So, and then we also have other entities within the Sulzer brand that do some of the pump solutions and things like that, so we can bring a full kind of turnkey solution for the end users in the ethanol market.
Okay. Well explained. So when an ethanol producer wants to increase capacity, what is Sulzer Chemtech's structured approach to identifying and implementing debottlenecking opportunities?
So usually the production increase comes related to the debottlenecking the distillation system. Okay? The three columns are basically a sequence of process that you need to understand how they work. You need to understand what you have there as a vessel, and we go column by column, area by area, identifying which areas can be maintained and which area needs to be improved. So it's a very step and sequence activity that we do, and we are very precise and accurate on our suggestions, and the customers are very happy, and you can see that one everywhere.
Can you share some examples or typical results that Sulzer has delivered for ethanol producers in terms of capacity increase or energy savings?
Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so in some recent cases, as Juan mentioned, we've looked at each section, each tower of that distillation process, and we're able to provide the simulation data that then shows the capacity increase that we can provide with our new technology. So a lot of times we'll look at the inlet feed device and look at what of our technologies fits in with what they're trying to produce. Our tray technology is second to none with what we have in the beer columns and side strippers. Our packing for the rectifiers is also second to none, where it allows for that mass transfer to happen. So again, looking at each individual section as one whole project, we're able to build that capacity and efficiency in with our design.
Yeah. So just translated in numbers, plants that they were originally designed for 40 million gallons per year production, with several steps of revamps, we have been able to increase the capacity of those plants with the same vessels, 105 millions of gallons per year. So it's a big increase in production, and just keeping a very low investment, which is just the upgrade of the equipment inside of the vessels.
Correct. Yeah. No changes to the physical footprint in these plants where they have to bring in new vessels and things. So it is a very cost-effective method.
Significant. Okay. Thank you, guys. So E15 expansion, really gaining momentum in the U.S. Lots of people here talking about it. How do you see this impacting ethanol producers, and then how can Sulzer support plants in meeting increased demand?
I mean, what we've seen with the E15 legislation, obviously, is plants wanting to increase that capacity. They also want to reduce get better efficiency, but mostly it's getting that capacity out, getting that production. And so with our team and what we have, we're able to do that with, again, a minimal capital cost and investment that they put in, that we're able to facilitate and add that capacity for them.
Yeah. I always put my brain working with numbers. So at this moment, when you go to a gas station, they say E10. E15 means 50% more of what you're at this moment consuming. So it is going to be a big jump on the production. It's going to be amazing for the producer to have such increase on the production, and Sulzer is prepared for that. Sulzer is at this moment ready with different options for the customers to say, let's go to use the existing capacity as much as you can, and later we can evaluate greenfield projects, new columns. But at this moment, let's try to squeeze as much as possible the current capacity with the current equipment, maximizing that, and after that going with new columns.
Okay. So you guys, beyond E15, is there anything that is really exciting, either of you right now, being at this show?
Oh,
No, I mean, getting to be in front of a lot of the producers here. I mean, the show has been very successful for us. We like to be engaged with the end users. We're finding a lot of the other licensors and technical teams as well that do some of the design with us. So it's a great show, great aspect for us. And then, the buzz is all about E15 and the legislation. So again, everybody's looking for that return on investment as quick as possible. And we feel that we're able to offer that for the end users.
Yeah, so the optimism is everywhere. Everybody is very much looking forward to doing better of what they are doing at this moment. And we are very happy to see that. It's a very optimistic environment that we can feel here.
Yeah. I think so too.
Yeah.
Well, you said the word beer column, and now I'm thinking about beers, and it's almost happy hour time. Before I let you guys go, anything else that you want to add?
Well, I would like to say thank you so much for the invitation. It was a pleasure last year. It is a pleasure this year, and it's going to keep going in that way.
Yes, let's keep this going, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on the podcast again and for being at the show. Really appreciate you guys.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you too. And to our viewers, thanks so much for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.
Thank you.